I want to challenge the men of God to do a little bit more in their household. I want to challenge them to not just think that they can go to work, come home, and do absolutely nothing. I challenge you as you kind of just watch this little vlog. I'm going to do laundry. The washing machine is messed up, so we have to take our laundry to the laundromat. I want to challenge the men of God to do a little bit more for their women. You don't have to just take this worldview of, oh, well, she's the woman, she's the homemaker, she should be able to handle all that. I work all day. I challenge you to do a little bit more to help her with the things that she's doing. She's also working. The homemaker is not just some task that is less than. Don't let the world make you think that you are better than your wife because you go out and work. She's at the home working. I challenge you as a man of God to show up in your home, not just outside of the home. You know, my wife, look at all these meals that she cooks or the bread she makes. Look at these things that I haven't even gotten all the pictures of the things that she has made for me. But realizing that it takes a lot of time in the kitchen to do all these things. And I just want to challenge you to do a little extra. You know, if you can make the time go by quicker, or just talk to her while she's cooking. You know, if she needs spices, ask her which ones. Get the spices out for her while she's preparing the dish. If there's dishes that need to be done and they're just kind of sitting out and she's done cooking with them, ask them. She's done using them and start washing them. Clean up as you go. If there's maybe some vegetables or something that needs to be chopped up or prepared while she's at the stove, you know, and you see that it's out, ask her if she would like you to chop them up. How does she want them chopped up? You know, or if there's something to do around the house, I challenge you to be an example. I challenge you as a man of God to do a little bit more for her. Yes, she is the homemaker. Yes, she does do the housework. But do a little bit more. You lead in prayer. You lead in reading the scriptures and lead in the provision. But God's the ultimate provider. You can go to work, things happen, get laid off, and then what? Now you're not the provider anymore suddenly? Right, you're not. But God is the provision. God provides for both of you. You are just the vessel He uses to get that income. You are just the vessel that He uses to bring provision. You know? So I challenge you as a man of God to clean a little bit more. Maybe even learn a new dish to cook for her one night. Maybe help her out in the kitchen. My wife does not necessarily like me in the kitchen with her while she's cooking because she loves and enjoys it so much. But right now we're in a season where it's a little bit difficult to do that. So I help her. I help her get the things out that she needs. If she needs spices, I ask her which ones, get them out, prepare those for her. She's trying to work with the stove and cook and stir and do those things. So I'm asking her, what do you need chopped up? Chop it up for her. If there's a bunch of things that needs to be chopped up, that saves her time. If even just as little as the spices being pulled out or the pots and pans that she's going to need. Help her out with that little bit of time. Take some time away from what she would have been doing and talk to her as well while y'all are doing that. Maybe there comes a time where you get off work, you just want to relax, you just want to sit down and maybe take a shower and relax while she's cooking, or maybe supper's almost done. Whatever the case may be, I challenge you a couple of times at least throughout the week to help her with the things that she's doing. She's also working. That is your home too. Don't leave a mess and not clean it up just because you know she's going to. Help her out. If she does the laundry full time, do the laundry one day for her. Take a little bit off of her. You are to be one flesh. You both can help people. So why don't you help each other? You both can go out and do things for the Lord. Do it in your home too. I challenge you, men of God, to do a little bit more in the home. You are a man. You are capable of the work. You go in and you work all that overtime, so you are capable of putting a little bit more time into the work at home. You go in, you might work 10 hours and then you work 4 or 5 days a week, and then your job allows you overtime. Now you're working 5 days a week, 60 hours or more. I used to work 4 12s. That was automatically 48 hours, and then work 2 or 3 more days. So why couldn't I be able to do that? But instead of working for the job, working for the career, put a little bit more extra time at the home. Do the dishes for her. Do the laundry one day for her. Help her with the cooking. You don't necessarily have to cook. You can just help her preparations for the cooking. I challenge you, men of God, to do a little bit more at home, just like you do a little bit more at work. Don't let the world and society make you think that just because you're going to work full time and doing all these things outside the home that you get a break when you get home. Sometimes you do. That's what a helpmeet is for. But sometimes it's good for her to have a break too. She's in that home almost the whole time, aside from going maybe to the store or grocery shopping or whatever the case may be. Give her a break. You know, she has like maybe days that she does laundry. Say, honey, I want to do the laundry that day. She might have little things that she does that she hasn't done in weeks because she doesn't have that much time. You go to work, you clock out or you leave. When you get home, that is your break. She doesn't necessarily go out the home to come back and take a break. She's in the home all day. When she gets a break, it's usually at night. So I challenge you, men of God, to take some weight off of her. It doesn't have to be every single day, just a couple of times throughout the week. Let her have days off. Let her have her time. I challenge you, men of God, to do it. Ask her if you would like her to, ask her if she would like you